Stumbled upon my fiancé's messages with her sister about exploiting me for the honeymoon costs. Received only crying emojis. I quietly grinned at this discovery, acted madly in love, then disappeared on wedding day. Now her sister is pleading for my return as she's having a complete meltdown. Be me, 29 years old. Name's Thomas. Engaged to Madison, 26. Been together for 3 years. Engaged for 1. Own a successful architectural consulting business. Built it from scratch. Not glamorous, but makes good money. Decided to give Madison her dream wedding. Around $80,000 budget all in. Been saving for years. Thought she was worth every penny. Thursday evening at our place. Having a cookout with friends. Nothing fancy. Just people chilling in the backyard. Manning the grill like a boss. Run inside to get more drinks from the basement fridge. That's when I hear them through the kitchen window. Madison and her 2 best friends, Hannah and Victoria, sitting at the garden table right below. God, I can't wait to be done with all this. Madison's voice clear as day. The consulting thing was cute at first, but like imagine telling people your husband works from home for a living. All of them laughing. My hands freeze on the fridge door. At least he's paying for the whole wedding, Hannah says. That's something. Yeah, and he's not completely horrible to look at, Victoria adds. But like, what's the long-term plan here? Madison's voice gets lower. Can still hear every fucking word. He's just a stepping stone, honestly. Once the wedding's paid for and everything's done, I'll give it a year max. My cousin's a divorce lawyer. Says I could probably get decent alimony since he owns his own business. More giggling. Feel my stomach turning. You're so bad, Hannah squeals. But like smart bad. Did you see his face when you picked that $6,000 dress? Oh my God, yes, Victoria chimes in. He looked like he was going to pass out. But he still said yes because he's desperate to keep me, Madison says. Can hear the eye roll in her voice. Like the other day, he actually suggested we do a consulting presentation at the reception. Can you imagine? I shut that down real quick. Told him my dad would be embarrassed. Plot twist. Her dad's an electrician. We've had beers together. He actually loves my business ideas. But seriously, Madison continues, 2 more months of playing the perfect bride. Then a year of playing house and I'm out. Maybe I'll meet someone at the country club where we're having the reception. Those membership fees must mean something, right? Standing there like a statue, listening to them tear apart everything. My business that I built from nothing. My downtown apartment I bought myself. Even the engagement ring I saved months for. The ring's decent though, Hannah says. You could probably sell it after. Nah, I'll keep it, Madison replies. Trophy of my starter marriage? All of them burst out laughing. Somehow managed to keep my cool. Grab the drinks. Walk back outside. Keep grilling like nothing's wrong. Madison comes over, wraps her arms around me from behind. Classic move when she wants something expensive. Asks about videographers. The expensive one she wanted had a cancellation. Whatever you want, babe, I say. Kiss her cheek. She beams at me, probably thinking she's got me wrapped around her finger. My hands slightly shaking while flipping burgers. She doesn't notice. Rest of the party feels surreal. Watch her put on a show. Because that's what it is. A performance. The way she touches my arm when telling people about our plans. How she gushes about my business to my friends. While shooting knowing looks at Hannah and Victoria. 3 years of memories rewriting themselves in my head. Here's the thing though. Not some pushover who's going to cry about this for months. Spent my life building things from nothing. Started my business with just a laptop and my dad's old office supplies. Learned every lesson the hard way. Now going to teach Madison a lesson about underestimating people. Already started documenting everything. Full wedding expenses all coming from my personal savings. Text messages where she tells her friends about her plans. Venue contract in my name. Everything. Weddings in 2 months? Most deposits refundable up to 30 days before. Got some ideas about how this is going to play out. Need to be smart about this. Strategic. She wants to play games? Fine, I'll play. But she's about to learn that this stepping stone is actually going to be the rock that sinks her whole plan. Right now, need to go look at videographer portfolios. With my loving fiancé. 2 weeks later, things have escalated quickly. Been documenting everything while pretending everything's normal. What I've discovered is insane. Last night was the breaking point. Sitting in our kitchen, Madison starts FaceTiming with Hannah. Completely forgetting I'm there. Has her AirPods in. The conversation makes my blood boil. God, Thomas is so clueless. Madison laughs. He just transferred another $92,000 for the catering deposit. Can you believe this idiot actually sold his project house to pay for my dream wedding? Keep quiet. Recording everything on my phone. Then she drops this bomb. Once this is done, I'll have the perfect Instagram wedding to launch my influencer career. Who needs an architect husband when you can leverage a fancy wedding into something better? Oliver from marketing has already been DMing me about potential opportunities. My hands shaking. But maintain composure. This isn't just about the money anymore. She's already lining up her next target. While spending my savings, next morning start executing my plan. First go to our venue, have a heart-to-heart with the manager Charlotte. Show her the texts and recordings. She's disgusted. Agrees to help me. We're keeping the venue booked. She's holding the deposit in escrow. If Madison tries to take over the booking after I leave her at the altar, she's in for a surprise. Then something interesting happens. Madison's sister Olivia reaches out privately. Turns out she's suspected something was off about her sister for a while. Shows me screenshots of Madison's private Instagram story. Been posting hints about upgrading her life. Using what you've got to get what you want. Thomas, I love my sister, Olivia tells me over coffee. But what she's doing is wrong. She's been like this since high school. Using people and discarding them. I'll back you up when everything goes down. Hardest part is acting normal. Yesterday, Madison threw a fit because I suggested scaling back the flower budget. Screamed about how I was ruining her special day. Stormed out to stay with Hannah. Old me would have apologized and given in. Instead, used the time alone to make some moves. Contacted all vendors. Explained the situation. Most were surprisingly understanding. Got agreements in writing to refund deposits. Moved my savings to a new bank account she doesn't know about. Found all the receipts for wedding expenses. Almost $25,000 so far. Discovered she's been secretly filming wedding planning content for a future YouTube channel called Madison's Luxury Life, while telling me she wants a private, intimate ceremony. The real kicker? Found her diary. Yes, she still keeps one. Hidden in her desk drawer. While looking for insurance papers, the things she's written about me. Thomas is so pathetically in love with me. He'll never see it coming. And his stupid house renovation hobby had to go anyway. Who wants to be married to a guy who spends weekends working on buildings? She came home this morning, acting like nothing happened, talking about cake tastings and tablecloth colors. Smiled and nodded, knowing that in 6 weeks she'll learn what it feels like to lose everything you've invested in. Some developments I didn't expect. Her friend Victoria reached out to warn me. Too late, honey. Madison apparently has a history of doing this. My sister caught Madison flirting with Oliver at the coffee shop. Madison's been telling people I'm controlling because I wanted to see the vendor contracts. She's already bought a backup dress with my credit card. I'm disputing that charge. Got everything documented. Photos, videos, screenshots, receipts. Wedding's still on track as far as she knows. But got something special planned for the big day. No violence, no crazy scenes. Just pure calculated comeuppance. The best part? She's been pushing to add more expensive touches. It's just a few thousand more. Little does she know. Those contracts are in her name now. When I don't show up, she's on the hook for every penny. Stopped wearing my engagement ring when she's not around. Small thing, but helps remind me I'm almost free. 6 more weeks of playing the eager groom. Then she'll learn what happens. When you mistake kindness for weakness, going to need all my willpower to keep cool until then. Morning of the wedding. It's 6 a.m. Make my coffee? Send the mass text I'd prepared weeks ago. Simple video compilation. Madison's conversations with Hannah and Victoria, discussing their stepping stone plan, screenshots of their group chat, joking about upgrading to richer guys after the wedding. Send it to both our families. The wedding party, our closest friends, turn off my phone, go to the gym. By the time I get back home around 9 a.m., all hell has broken loose. My sister Olivia blowing up my backup phone, the one only she knew about. With live updates from the church. OMG bro, Olivia texts. Madison's mom is screaming at her in the bridal suite, like full-on banshee mode. Keeps yelling, how could you be so stupid to get caught? Not even mad about what Madison did. Just that she got exposed. Sit on my couch. Drink my protein shake. Watch everything unfold through Olivia's texts. Madison first tried claiming the video was edited or taken out of context. That defense crumbled fast. Victoria, trying to save her own reputation, immediately threw her under the bus, confirmed everything in the family group chat. The best part? Madison had convinced her parents to put their credit cards down as backing for non-refundable deposits, promising to pay them back with our wedding money. They're out almost $350,000. Guess they shouldn't have trusted their daughter's get-rich-quick scheme. Around 10 a.m., Madison starts calling. From different numbers. Don't answer. But the voicemails are epic. Baby, please, they don't understand our love. I was just joking with the girls. You can't do this to me. Do you know how much money my parents spent? I swear to God, Thomas, if you don't show up, I'll tell everyone you abused me. That last threat was particularly stupid, since I'd been recording all our interactions for the past 2 months. Just in case. My favorite message came from Hannah. You ruined her life. She had everything planned. She was going to get you to buy a house, then divorce you and get half in the settlement. Thanks for the confession, genius. 11 a.m. Olivia reports total chaos at the church. Half the guests have left. Madison's dad having a meltdown about the credit card charges. Her mom still screaming, but now at the wedding planner, demanding refunds. Hannah and Victoria tried to sneak out, got cornered by Madison's aunts, who were apparently very invested in the family's reputation. In their community, the best moment? Madison in her $7,000 dress that I secretly canceled payment for last week, running out to the parking lot screaming my name, mascara running down her face, tried to drive to my house, forgot her car was at the salon, had to watch her bridesmaids awkwardly pile her giant dress into an Uber. Olivia got it all on video. Did feel a tiny bit bad for the guests who traveled far, so I'd arranged for the reception venue to serve the food anyway, just as a regular lunch. No wedding stuff. Most people actually went. Apparently had a great time gossiping about what happened. The open bar probably helped. It's now 6 p.m. My phone has 145 missed calls, mostly from Madison's family. Her cousin keeps texting that Madison's totally breaking down. Needs closure. Yeah, well, I needed a faithful fiancé, not a gold digger planning to rob me blind. The only slight hiccup, Madison's cousin Ben showed up at my house, trying to act tough. I just replayed the video of Madison mocking his recent divorce. On my doorbell camera, he left pretty quickly after that. I know some people might think leaving someone at the altar is cruel. But you know what's crueler? Planning to exploit someone's love for financial gain. Playing with their trust and future, just to fund your lifestyle upgrade. At least I gave her the wedding day drama she clearly wanted. Just not the kind she planned. Tomorrow, heading to my mountain cabin for a week. Olivia's handling the fallout with family. She's enjoying it way too much. Blocked Madison everywhere, but kept her sister's number active, partly to stay informed, partly because watching Madison's perfect plan implode is oddly satisfying. Oh, and those wedding ring photos Madison posted all over Instagram? The diamond was cubic zirconia. I switched it months ago when I first overheard her plan. She spent 6 weeks bragging about her perfect 3-carat diamond. To all her friends, hope she didn't try to get it appraised for resale value. 1 week since I left Madison at the altar. The fallout has been nuclear. Grab your popcorn. My phone hasn't stopped blowing up. Madison's sister keeps sending desperate texts. She's losing it, please just talk to her. You've destroyed her life. I hope you're happy. Yeah, I am happy. The same sister who was laughing with Madison about their brilliant plan, now begging me to fix their mess. The morning after the wedding, Madison showed up at my house, screaming like a banshee. Recorded everything on my doorbell camera. She was pounding on my door at 6 a.m. Mascara streaked down her face, still wearing part of her wedding dress, now covered in dirt, shrieking that I had no right to humiliate her like this. My neighbor Oliver called the cops, but she took off before they arrived. Remember Hannah and Victoria? Her friends who were laughing about the scam? Well, everything's falling apart in their little circle, too. Hannah's boyfriend saw the video I sent out, realized Hannah had been planning the same thing with him. He dumped her immediately. Victoria's husband is now questioning their entire relationship. Their whole gold digger club is imploding. But here's where it gets even better. Remember how Madison works at that real estate office? Well, she had a complete meltdown at work on Monday. Started screaming at her coworkers. When they asked about the wedding, threw a stapler at her manager's head. Got herself fired on the spot. Her boss actually called me later to apologize. Turns out Madison had been telling everyone at work that my family money would let her quit soon anyway. Jokes on her. I built my business from scratch. Now she's unemployed, with $35,000 in credit card debt from all the non-refundable deposits. The video evidence I sent to everyone, it's been making rounds in their social circle. Her parents watched her laughing about scamming me, planning to take me for everything I'm worth. Her dad, who I really liked, called me yesterday. He was crying. Said he and her mom had sacrificed everything to put Madison through college, worked extra jobs to give her a good life. Now they can't even look at her. They're selling their vacation home. To help cover the wedding debt she racked up, Madison's been posting insane rants on social media, trying to paint herself as the victim. But I've got screenshots of everything. Every time she posts some sob story, I just reply with her own words. My favorite is the video of her telling Hannah, Thomas is just a stepping stone. Once the wedding's paid for, I'll find someone who actually matters. The best part? Her perfect backup plan is falling apart too. That rich guy she was planning to pursue after divorcing me, he saw the videos. Actually messaged me on LinkedIn to thank me for the warning. Turns out she'd already been sending him flirty DMs while we were engaged. My sister Olivia is my hero through all this. She went to Madison's favorite restaurant last night. Recorded her trying to spin some story about me being abusive. Olivia just played the wedding planning video, where Madison's bragging about her scam. On her phone, the entire restaurant turned on her. She tried to throw a drink at Olivia, but slipped and fell face first into a table. Everything caught on video. Now viral in our local Facebook groups. Almost feel bad about how thoroughly her life is crumbling. Almost. But then I remember sitting there at that cookout, hearing her laugh about using me, about how she was just tolerating my kisses and touch, until she could upgrade to someone better. Every night I played along, laying next to her while she thought I was just her stupid piggy bank each time she kissed me and called me her soulmate. While texting her friends about her exit strategy. The cherry on top? She can't even afford her apartment anymore without my help. Her roommate already posted on Facebook, looking for someone to take over Madison's lease. Last I heard, she's moving back in with her parents, who can barely look at her. Her mother told my mom she's not sure she'll ever be able to trust Madison again. People keep telling me I went too far, that I could have just broken up with her normally. But you know what? Actions have consequences. She played a stupid game. Now she's winning stupid prizes. She didn't just try to scam me. She tried to humiliate me, to use me as a stepping stone, while pretending to love me. So yeah, I made sure everyone knows exactly who she is. I'm doing fine, by the way. Business is actually up. Turns out people appreciate someone who stands up to scammers. Got a vacation plan next month. Paying for it with all the money I saved from canceling the honeymoon. To all the people who supported me through this, thank you. To Madison, who I know will probably read this, I hope it was worth it. How's that for a stepping stone? MFW when she thought she could play me. MFW when her perfect plan backfired. MFW when justice actually works sometimes. Be smart, Anons. Don't let love blind you to red flags. And always have receipts ready. You never know when you'll need them later, virgins.